A former abortion provider on Oklahoma City's southwest side will begin seeing patients again, but the reason for their visits will be different than before. News 9's Brittany Toulis talked with the Trust Women Clinic and why they're still keeping an eye on this legislative session.
For the last 8 months, the people at Trust Women have been back at the drawing board, trying to figure out new ways to serve the community. To start, they'll be offering 2 new services, with one being gender care, and the new target for this legislative session. Trust Women holding on to the corner of Southwest 44th and Blackwelder.
When providers leave the community, right, it leaves a gap, it leaves a space.
The former abortion providers not able to perform the procedure after trigger laws banned it statewide following Roe's overturning. The only exception being to save the pregnant person's life. So for the last 8 months, they've been figuring out what gaps they can fill.
We know that people who use drugs, as well as gender diverse people, trans people, have a kind of, I would say, difficult relations with the medical system.
Gender affirming care and treating opioid use are the first 2 services rolling out in April, and later expanding to add more services. One reason it almost took a year for the plan.
Finding medical providers that want to work in Oklahoma. It's a very difficult state to provide care in. The types of care that people need are heavily regulated.
Their opioid treatment plan is a low-barrier buprenorphine clinic. It's a prescribed treatment that can be taken at home. But their other initial service, gender care, may be on borrowed time.
What's really scary moving forward, and there's, I think, over 15 bills targeting trans people and gender diverse people, particularly around the way that care is provided and who it can be provided to.
Coming up at 6, our Capitol reporter Haley Wager will have more on the 2 bills surrounding gender care heard at the Capitol today. In the newsroom, Brittany Toulis, Oklahoma's Own, News 9.